Childhood. Sam Brannan was born on March 2nd, 1819 in Saco, Maine. He lived in Saco for his whole childhood from 0 to 13 years old. His dad, Thomas Brannan, was cruel and his mom, Sarah Emery Brannan, was a little kinder.
Sam Brannan also had 4 siblings named Mary Ann Brannan, Thomas Brannan Jr., Dan Brannan, and John Brannan.
One day, Brannan moved to the countryside with his family. In the countryside, his family also built a farm called the Badlam Farm. The reason why he moved was because of his sister's husband, Alexander Badlam. When Sam Brannan was 14, he converted to Mormonism and joined a church called Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Later, he started printing the Latter-day Saints newspaper. His father died when Sam was 18 in 1837. Career. He had a really good career, but had to go through many steps. Samuel worked at the Badlam farm from 14 to 18. He also helped construct the Mormon Kirtland Church in Ohio. After that, he became a printer's apprentice in Painesville, Ohio. When he was 18, he moved to New York. In New York, he worked as a printer's assistant in the newspaper. After that, he moved to New Orleans. In New Orleans, Sam and his brother John started making a booklet called Literature Weekly. They had to stop because their contractor and brother Thomas died of a fever. Then he left New Orleans and moved to Indiana. In Indiana, he obtained a job at an anti-slavery journal called Indianapolis Gazette. Then in January 1847, he moved to California. In California, he started making a newspaper called California Star. One of his first journals of California Star was on January 9, 1847 in Yerba Buena. After the gold rush, he became a broker, which means he bought pans for 20 cents and sold them for $15 each. After 9 weeks, he made $36,000. Later, he got a store at Sutter's Fort. At the store, he made $150,000 per month. After 10 months, he made $1 million. In 1860, because he was so rich, he built a railroad and a spa. He also founded a town called Calistoga.
Adult life.
He was a journalist, so he moved all around the continent. You may think that he moved to California because of the gold rush. However, he moved before the gold rush in 1847.
He first married Harriet Hatch and had a child, but divorced in 1843. He then remarried to Anna Eliza Corwin, but divorced again in 1872.
She was born in 1821 and died in 1912 at the age of 91. His house was located on Washington Street and Stockton Street. Accomplishments. Sam became the first millionaire. He was so famous that he has one school in Sacramento and a street in San Francisco named after him.
Sam Brannan died in Escondido in 1889 at the age of 70.